Fiesta time! This is me, Bart Simpson. Yeah, I haven't streamed this in forever. God, it's been at least 3 years, maybe more. I didn't do any run. I don't think I did any runs last year. Like, I've been doing runs off stream here and there. Two Barts. Aw, oh, damn. I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just for you. Two Barts. Check out my clone jutsu. I actually don't know my jobs aside from first one, which is Red Mage, so has some potential. I didn't do Berserker Risk, so we'll see. I'm playing a Chaos run, which means that it will just give you whatever jobs. There's no real limitations. Anyways, let's get going here. I think I might have my chat box up. Yes, I do. Okay, get rid of that. So I just decided to jump in from the intro because, like, we've all seen the intro. If you played Fiesta before, you know what's going on here. So I just figured we'll jump in right here in medias res, as the kids say. Let's get a good window color. How about a nice green and blue? Auto dash, turn that on. Yeah, Red Mage is very good in World 1, and then, oh no. I'm the Red Mage. I can't do anything good. I can just do everything barely okay. But yeah, so far we got Red Mage. I think the biggest thing to really fix Red Mage would at least give them, like, black and white level 4 so they could cast, like, Shell. Like, Shell on its own would make it a lot better. Double cast is good, but you really need another class to really take advantage of it. Me? Gungaga. Just Bart. One Bart. This giant rock fell from the sky. Oh, must be some kind of meteorite. I actually played a, like, an ancient cave ROM hack for this game, but it was for the advanced version, and they folded a bunch of balance changes into it. Generally just making weaker classes better, like Monk isn't as reliant on level, and Red Mage is a little bit better. Yo, Sal, thank you for the resub. For 36 months, that is, that's 3 years of content. I really appreciate it. Only ever played the SNES Ancient Cave. The SNES version is good, but the translation kind of hurts it a little bit. It feels kind of clunky, even more so. Huh, old man. Who could this guy be? The intro is pretty much the same. Maybe I should have just, like, started at the Wind Shrine, honestly, because I forgot how much this is, just kind of going through text boxes and holding A in fights until you actually get your jobs. yeah, the Wind Shrine. Oh, yeah, that's where I'm going. Somebody on Twitter earlier today posted the Lufia DS remake, and it made me remember the Lufia DS remake and how, like, different it was. It wasn't a bad game, it was just really different. Yeah, then you get Knight and you continue to just hold down A in a fight. Although right now I have to stick to Freelancer because you don't get Red Mage until Water Job, I think, until Water Crystal. It is interesting that they continued calling the game series Lufia in English when, like, Lufia only really existed in the first game. And then she never really... Was she in the third one for Game Boy Color? I never played that one. Que. Yeah, Monk's biggest issue in FF5 is that it kind of relies on you to level up a lot. Otherwise, you have to give up your accessory slot for Kaiser Knuckles, which are very strong, but also, you could be using Hermes Sandals. Like, Hermes Sandals are just by far the best accessory in the game, outside of specific edge cases. But yeah, they have a free enterprise version of FF5 as well, called Career Day. I've tried it a couple times, it's pretty good. I think it actually has options for Fiesta rules as well. I haven't played that in a while. Fiesta. I can't open my mouth and have Fiesta music come out like Emily can. I don't know how she does that. Bart. I was reading the infographic for last year. Apparently somebody did like 50 plus runs. It was kind of wild. I remember when people were like, oh man, 8 runs, that's wild. How'd you do that much? Yeah, Red Mage you pray for, like, White or Black Mage. Because otherwise they are strictly on, like, Elixir and healing duty. Like, super basic heals. Or Rod Snapping. I guess you can snap rods. That's another thing they can do. But yeah, dual cast takes forever. I think that's another thing that hack I was talking about changes. It drops dual cast down to a more reasonable level. Like, it's a strong ability, but not really that much more broken than, like, Rapid Fire, Spellblade. Well, does dual cast work with summoning? I don't remember if it does. Oh yeah, there's my run from the other day. Or the other run, I think. Yeah, the run finished a couple days ago, I think. But it is officially Fiesta time. Yeah, Summoner is an incredible caster. Yeah, Blue Magic is special. I'm just using Turbo for a lot of these menus, honestly. I'm not speedrunning, I'm not doing like an officially world verified run or whatever, so fuck it, I'm gonna Turbo. Oh, but Andy, you're not being true to the Fiesta experience. You have to hold down the A button really hard every single battle you get into. You did a recording of the final battle, Bahamut, over and over. So the earlier version of that recording, you didn't discover the air knife, huh? I'm gonna try not to, like, constantly fast forward and stuff, because that's a little much, but... Red Mage can be good if you get a caster. Like if you get White or Black Mage, or apparently Summoning and Time works as well. Something really charming about, like, recording accomplishments on VHS back when that was the only real way to do so. I think somewhere on an old video camera our family had, there's footage of me... I think my brother was just recording me playing Chrono Cross. So, like, at some point, there's a cut between, like, a family vacation video and then, like, 5 seconds of me fighting the Dragon God. Red Mage, it is a rod snapper, which I value a lot in World 1. It solves a lot of issues early on. Oh, you still got those tapes? Nice. Yeah, hang on to those tapes. Because, physical media is not going to last a whole lot longer, especially, like, really old tapes like that. I still need to look into getting some of my old stuff converted. There's probably, like, an easy way to do it at home now. Like, they probably have kits that you just plug into a USB port, and it's basically just a tape player that outputs to your computer. I don't know how, like, VHSs hold up over time, but definitely can be issues with stuff just, like, literally degrading to the point of, like, it turning to dust. But yeah, I'd have to see. Maybe I'll just run from fights until we get to the Wind Shrine, because that's got the healing pot there. And I want to build up my run counter for Chicken Knife. Because let's be honest here, nobody wants to use the Brave Blade. Yeah, I guess I could, in theory, just, like, plug a VCR into a TV with an HDMI out and record that off my capture card. Oh sure, like, more modern stuff will stick around for longer, but, like, VHS tapes... Yeah. Alright, I gotta clip that leather hat. For 1 extra point of defense. I just doubled my defense. Yeah, I like to customize the menu colors when I do Fiesta runs. Just the boss fights in Link to the Past and then 3 Christopher Titus stand-up specials. Oh god. I still have my old Pokemon episode tapes. I wanna digitize those if I can. They're somewhere. I know we still have them. Because they have all the old commercials as well. From, like, the 6:30 a.m. at Sunday that I woke up to watch it. Yo ho ho. Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. There's also, I'm thinking about it now, there's a video that I did, I think, for French class, where we recorded us playing Mario Kart 64, like me and some friends, and we did a whole thing where we commented it as if it was a real race. It wasn't very good because most of it was just the entire, like, circuit in Mario Kart 64. With very little commentary going on. We didn't have an editing setup, so, like, Just 20 minutes of video game footage and very, very poor attempts at French commentary. That's right, I invented Let's Play. Me. In French, no less. Move over, slow beef. Yeah, Jouon. I think it was mostly just, like, us calling out who was in first, so it was like, Mario devant, Peach devant, that kind of stuff. Really, we were kind of going off the novelty of having a VHS project instead of just, like, reading off a sheet in front of the class. A-Train. Wait, you were in the H-range that dodged the mandatory second language courses? Were you in Canada? Because, like, French education was mandatory as far as I could tell up until high school for Canadian school. Maybe that was only an Ontario thing? I don't know. Several provinces cut it entirely? Huh. I thought it was just like a countrywide thing, because French is like the official second language. BC doesn't start French till high school. Huh. Official in name only? I mean, it is on all, like, the packaging and all the road signs and, like, basically everything that has to be released in Canada has to have, like, a French text on it as well, of some kind. You know, first on a Friday, you filibuster for 90 minutes. I'm surprised your teachers let you finish. I remember in 8th grade, we had to do speeches, and this one girl, I think she did a speech on NSYNC? It was either NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys. And her speech went just way too long, and the teacher had to mercy kill it, and, like, she was damn near in tears. Because she couldn't talk all about NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, I guess. Mandatory Spanish. Spanish would have been cool to learn. We didn't really have any options for languages outside of French, though, at least where I was. I should probably save, actually. This is what I need to do. I keep saying this every time. I'm like, I'll just make a save outside the Wind Shrine, and then I can just use this save for later if I want to do another Fiesta run and not have to go through the intro again. So let's do that. Get our free potions. But yeah, we didn't have any other language options outside of French where I was. And after doing my, what was it, 9 years of French, I felt like I was pretty good. The nice thing is that, honestly now, like with phones and translation being so prevalent, just like automated machine translation, you can kind of get away with not really knowing much about anything if you want to go to a foreign country. Just kind of like bring up whatever you want to say on your phone, have it dictate for you. And just kind of point at your phone and be like, eh, eh. Oh yeah, no, definitely, like, it's worth learning other languages, for sure. Like, I'm not saying don't learn another language, there's no point. I'm just saying that nowadays you can probably get away with not knowing a thing about it, not even having, like, a guidebook. Alright, she already starts with the dagger at Skull if that gets nothing. Alright, let's fight Wing Raptor. Or Wind Graptor. Look, the more that I know, the more that I realize I don't know. Sometimes you can get a preemptive strike on this boss, and I think if that happens, you just kind of get a free win. I think you can normally kill it before it gets to close the wings. Let's see, do you close after the second? Let's hold off for a second here before we start swinging in. It's surprisingly easy to lose to Wing Raptor, because like you queue in all your attacks and then it just decides, I'm closing my wings now. Like there, if I'd started attacking before it did that, my attacks would have gone through and then I would have lost Golif and Ferris. Attack while its tail's up. It'll counter with a laser. They did this for so long, too, like... Did they have the ATB counter boss in 8? Because I know they did it from, like, 4 to 7. Oops. They put it in specifically to stop me, who likes to hold down A. The sad part is we're not going to get to do much, because we don't have, like, we're not going to get a job from this crystal. It's going to be still, freelancer for a bit. Yeah, 6 had Welk. Or no, 6 was, 6 was basically the same thing, actually, yeah. Because, like, it went inside the shell and then you had to stop attacking. It just wasn't the same target. But yeah, they loved showing that off. Big ol' snail. I'm always going to use the original SNES release. I never really played the GBA port for 6. They have Wilk's cover attack do 9999. Yeah, I still need to try Brave New World. I know the writing stuff is whatever. I think they have a version without the writing stuff. But yeah, eventually as they kind of moved off the ATB system, they stopped doing that. This is just a random I was gonna say, I'd be real surprised if it wasn't, like, it's a generic-ass snail. They can stick that basically wherever they want. There's a huge thunderstorm earlier today where I am, and it seems to have died down now. I was worried that it was gonna be unstreamable today because it was really hard. Shadowbringers. I still need to finish Shadowbringers, man. I'm on like 5.4, the start of 5.4. So behind. When is Endwalker coming out, anyways? Is that like fall? November 23rd? Okay. Oh, Stormblood. Should probably use a different abbreviation then. Crystals. Eat those rocks. Yeah, so no job yet. Because we're playing Chaos Run, which means that you can get any job at any crystal, including Freelancer and Mime. Shadowbringers, Stormblood, Sandbalker. But yeah, like there's a ton of old references to old bosses in FF14. I don't think Chaos includes GBA classes. Oh no, Freelancer Garula is free. Because like you can just snap rods. Do you get rods? I think you get rods. Yeah, you get the frost rod. I can just snap that at him. That's normally what I do if I have a really weak setup and I have the ability to snap a rod, I just do that. I don't think you get a full heal after that fight. Oh no, you do. Ignore me. Me dumb. So we can kind of just pick up whatever we want here. Because freelancers don't have any equipment limitations. Does that mean I get to use a ribbon? No. I don't think you get the ribbon until after you get other jobs, and I'm gonna get Red Mage at that point. Yeah, Freelancer is not that incredible until you learn that you pass over your best stats of whatever jobs you have mastered. And then it becomes the best job in the game. Move. 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 Well, we do have Red Mage, so at the very least, we'll probably pick up Cure and the basic spells. Libra, Poison's also such a non-issue that I'm not even going to worry about it. Yeah, 3 of the god jobs were like Ninja and Sage, right? But yeah, freelancers, they can use whatever gear, so like, they're actually pretty good. If, like, let's say you get whips are kind of a niche class, I think only Beastmasters can use those naturally. And then stuff like katanas, you can use the one in Tycoon Castle early on. A couple of nice things you can do there. Everybody has shields. Let's buy some weapons first, actually, because I think, what's her name, Lena and Ferris still just have basic daggers or knives, whatever it is. Ferris just creeping outside the weapon shop. Hey, you're gonna buy me some weapons, right? You remember I'm still here, right? Yeah, let's just buy both of these, get some real nice weapons. Go talk to Zoc. I also like that Ferris is simultaneously supposed to be like passed out in the bed in the inn, yet she's also just waiting outside the weapon and armor shop in a superposition of sleeping and also waiting for you to buy stuff. The DS version, didn't it like completely fuck up 3? Like in a really bad way. It's like, oh, did you want to experiment with jobs? Cool, have a stat penalty. Yeah, all the older games, they had pretty temporary party members for the most part. Like three was kind of the first real, okay, you make your own characters how you want. And I guess one as well, actually, never mind, ignore me. I forgot one is just completely blank slates. And yeah, the 2 hours long final dungeon that has no saves inside of it, so you have to do it all in one shot. That's great. Everybody loved that. Dude. Dude, give her some space. Oh, what is that? I've seen so much of the Loon Cactuar that seeing that one, it just seems off-model now. Wait, new... Are they making another remake of, like... 6? Are they actually going to be, like, proper ups... Like, are they just upscaling this? What's going on with that? They're doing a 1-to-6 remake, huh? Interesting. Because, yeah, FF5, it wasn't, like, filtering. It was just... It was completely new assets. It's just they all look pretty bad. Like, the up-res boss sprites in, like, FF5 didn't look bad, but, a lot of the character sprites and portraits looked pretty rough. Because, like, FF5, like, they gave all the characters the same weird barrel-chested proportions, so you had, like, you know, Sid, like, old man Sid with, like, a gigantic fucking Rob Liefeld chest. Like, it makes sense for, you know, Sabin. He's a bear. Making him more like the CRT scan lights are looking. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm kind of curious. Because, man, those ports look pretty rough. Like... It sucks that is kind of the first way that they were introduced. Like, oh, cool, we're giving you HD ports of these old games, and they look like doo-doo. Do I want to get... I might want to get some money for potions. Yeah, FF4 had the Super Nintendo version, which was fine. The DS, or not the DS, the GBA remake, which completely fucked up the ATB system. And then the DS, which like made the game a lot harder generally, and also changed a bunch of other stuff and added like the augment stuff. I would assume they're gonna fix the ATB stuff if they go for the GBA port. European version fixed the ATB, huh? Just want to get some money for potions so I have a little bit of healing. Yeah, FF4 GBA, at least the North American release, the ATB is supremely fucked up. Just does not work properly at all. I mean, it's fucked up in that the turn orders just do not make sense, and the charge times do not make sense. The laws of the universe mean nothing to FF4. Alright, let's buy some, I think there's the item shop in the inn. Combination inn/potion shop. Yeah, here we go. I wasn't a huge fan of 4. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of 4 in general. It's very simplistic. Going back to it now is kind of rough. I also didn't grow up with it, so I don't really have the same nostalgia a lot of people do for it. Alright, let's go fight, Crab. You know what I just realized? There we go. I had the color correction filter on from when I was playing Dead by Daylight, so it was a little too bright and saturated. Yeah, the big thing 4 did was, like, it was a big step forward for the storytelling and just, like, general presentation. Also, the soundtrack was a huge step up from, the NES. Oh, Red Mage isn't terrible. It's not Berserker and it's not Geomancer. I think Berserker and Geomancer are kind of like my picks for, the most look directly at camera and say, guess I'll die. Oh wait, right, I can't save on the boat. Pop off here real quick. But yeah, Red Mage on its own is just really mediocre. It's got the same problem Monk does, where it falls off hard in the endgame. If I do get another caster, though, I'm in a very happy place. If I get, like, Black or White Mage, Summoner, Time Mage. Maybe not so much Time Mage. Double Meteor is a little overkill. Let me in. Like, as the big thing that you lose from getting Berserker is that that character can no longer support the party. And supporting the party is pretty important later in the game when enemies get real rough. Because, like, even somebody who can just drop elixirs does a lot for you. But if it's like Berserker, then you just... They are holding down A constantly. You do not have an option otherwise. The Geomancers are kind of like magical Berserkers, but at least you can control them. Oh yeah, if you get White Mage, you have a god. You have the supporting god. Also offensively, Holy is a really strong spell. Because, yeah, double casts for White Mage, and Black Mage, I guess. Black Mage is also very powerful. They are very good in this game, White and Black Mages. Yeah, I was actually talking about that earlier in Returnium. They folded those changes into the Ancient Cave ROM hack for the GBA version. You know what I just realized? I didn't equip Lena's broadsword yet. I bought it, I never equipped it though, because Ferris wasn't in the party yet. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm the reason they put in all those tutorials that say, hey, you have to equip the gear you buy to make it useful. Should be pretty free now. Biggest thing for Carl is that you can... oh, bye, Lana. If you don't have a lot of good options for attacking, this fight takes a while. Double cast, the big thing about double cast is that I will unashamedly use speed up functions in emulators to do that. Like, zero fucking shame. No, red mage is water job. You get white and black mage and blue mage in Crystal 1. Like, Freelancer is perfectly fine. Freelancer can do the entirety of World 1, no problem. I feel like waiting until the very end to get double cast is probably not worth it. Like, yeah, movers go very quickly, but at that point you're almost done the game anyways. Also, unless I'm really hurting for, like, attack options, I don't normally have dual cast on everybody. But yeah, the damage output and the healing output just kind of falls off. They become pure support for the most part. Yeah, you could grind the Objet d'Art if you have I guess if you want to go for gold needles or you have level 5 death. Yeah, double cure isn't terrible. The biggest problem is, again, you don't get Shell, you only get Protect, and like Shell is the much more useful of those two spells. Because magic is generally the really nasty stuff in this game. And Shell also has the chance of, like, some attacks hitting in the first place. So it's really nice to have as an option, if you have it. Yeah, Isuna is a big reason. Like, Isuna is super useful. I think you get a full heal after getting... Yeah, you get a full heal after Shipwreck. This is about the point where if you have a white mage, things start to slow down a lot. The only real option you have is get the flail down here. Down this rock for a second, and then there's a path that just appears out of nowhere. I actually wonder if the flail is better than a broadsword. Yeah, Kira is Cure 2. Flail is slightly stronger. I could put somebody in the back row. I might as well throw that in. I normally end up throwing Len in the back row because she's got the best magic, so she becomes the best spellcaster. Clink. Yeah, Isuna lets you smooth over a lot of really nasty stuff. Especially if you don't want to stock up on a billion antidotes or whatever. It's funny how poison is more dangerous off of the map than when you're on the map. Or when you're on the world map, I should say, not when you're in a fight. Golif with old. His hair becomes grayer. Nephile's actually doing less. It's probably a better damage formula on the broadswords, honestly. Oh yeah, 38, you're basically a grandpa. Or grandma or whatever. You are, elderly, retired. Oh, does the Fail have the axe variants? Ew. Ew. New modern Final Fantasy where the old spell just makes you like 30 and you start having to worry about like mowing the lawn and shit. Like, oh man, I gotta mow the lawn, I gotta pay my taxes. You get really excited about like sales at the grocery store. Oh shit, oranges are 30 cents off. Taxes are an unremovable debuff. Oh baby, coupons. I think most coupons are getting digital now, though. But there's not that much of it. I'm sure people still do it, but I don't think there's much of a stereotype as like people sitting down in the newspaper, spending an hour cutting out coupons or whatever. Make your protagonist a guy in a wife beater and khakis. Isn't that just Final Fantasy Origins? Isn't that what they're doing for John Final Fantasy? He's just like a really angry white dude who wants to kill chaos. Why are you trying to hide it? You ever been a girl pirate? The only girl pirate in a ship full of pirates? It's hard. I'm still waiting for the ending of that game to just end up being, oh no, John Final Fantasy is actually Chaos himself and he hates himself and it's a metaphor for self-hate or something. And then he's gonna say the line, I'm gonna knock you all down. And then everybody's gonna have a sensible chuckle. Oh, I'm saving this on file too. Whoops. Whatever. Alright. So we got Siren coming up. I stocked up on potions, partly for healing and partly for dealing with Siren. Oh fuck, 8-bit theater. Sword chucks, yo! I will say, good on the creator for actually ending it. Rather than just doing the same thing like every other fucking webcomic from that era did and continue to drag it on for years and years when it was clear that there was no real passion. Alright, I gotta go down. Ew, back attack. I'm out. Yeah, I know the dude made, like, Atomic Robo. Haven't checked that out, but apparently it's not bad. Or on the flip side, you become What Happened to VG Cats, which I'm not going to go into detail any further. That's an exercise for those of you at home, and please do not take this as an invitation to discuss it in chat. You can do that on your own time, but oh boy. Well, Awkward Zombies, that's not like a super old webcomic. I'm talking about stuff like that started in the early 2000s. Like, Penny Arcade still has fucking, like, you can still go back and view the first strips where they talk about, like, downloading Quake 3 on dial-up. Yeah, Control-Alt-Delete exists. They did, like, a reboot of it, like, made Ethan less of a dipshit, but, like, I don't know. Was Awkward Zombie 2006? I thought it was like 2009, 2010. Huh. No, for some reason I thought it started later. My bad, I didn't know it started that long ago. Yeah, I'm debating if I want to stick with the flail here. I might keep that. Elena, why do you have the same pendant I have? Why are we both getting hypnotized by this strange man who I don't know at all? And this bit's like, I have no idea who the fuck you are, little girl. Sluggy for oh god. Kevin and Kel. I haven't heard of that one. I've heard the name Elguna Shive. I haven't actually seen any of it though. I read like a tiny bit of Sluggy Freelance forever ago. Oh, big sprite, big sprite. Look, big sprite. They don't really do big sprites outside of here, so pay attention. It's important. I think she's actually 3 sprites tall. Yeah, looking at like the dimensions of the character, she would be 3 sprites stacked on top of each other. It's probably also why she doesn't move at all. I'm talking about like the overworld map sprite and not the actual boss sprite. Whoop. Started in 1995. Was it a webcomic? Because I know some newspaper comics went digital and kind of became webcomics. Ew. Don't do haste, that's cringe. Byron, you're posting cringe. Actually, Flail's not bad here. So when she goes undead mode, that's when it's dangerous. Oh no, don't scan me, I've got 180 HP. Oh no, that's stop it. That's not good. That's not optimal. Time for our damage output to tank. We can't even throw potions at her because she's not undead yet. There we go. I don't believe you can throw a phoenix down at her either. I think she's immune to that. I forgot she does 1 billion damage. Alright, well, get her, Lena. Use that variance. Fuck me. I forgot how much damage that is. Might actually die to Siren. It's not optimal. Did you, like, stop being undead? Might have to get some levels. Siren, I think the expectation is that you know, have jobs at this point, but all I can really do is hold down A here. Okay, slow's not terrible, especially on golf, because he's already about to die. I just gotta hope I can rush her down here. Yeah, Mega Tokyo died because nobody spoke lead anymore. I couldn't understand what they were saying. Okay, we're good. I don't care about the flame bow thing in undead form or whatever, I just want her to be dead. God, Mega Tokyo is such a mess. I do have some antidotes at least. I could actually just use a tent on the world map. I think that does cure poison. Oh my god, really? Really? The last possible tile? Really? Really? Log off. I was reminded of, this isn't really related to anything I was talking about. I was reminded of Star Ocean 2. And man, that game is kind of a mess at higher levels. Shit is constantly bouncing around and popping up everywhere, just like messages flying everywhere. The game stops for 10 seconds whenever a spell gets cast. Oh god, I haven't thought about Sinfest in forever. I have no idea what that creator's up to. Hopefully not a turf. Did y'all, like, hit the big thing? It's big, it's... I feel like it'd be pretty easy to hit the sword here. Should be able to make it to the town here and stock up on stuff. Fine. It's fine. If y'all could keep hitting, that would be great, though. Oh, that little crest... that wasn't the town, actually. Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, we don't have to go into, like, the entire history of how awful of a person the one dude is. There we go, there's the Frost Rod. That's what I want, because that lets me clown on whatever boss I feel like. Yeah, like Star Ocean 2, it's got all the weird stuff that, like, you almost certainly need a guide for. Because, like, there's the, what's it called? That one private action in, like, what's the town called? Click? And the sister of the game's antagonist shows up, but only in that one private action, and if you steal from her there, if you use the pickpocketing skill, you get an item that just drops random shit into your inventory while you have it equipped. It is the wildest thing. It's pretty hilarious, though. Alright, let's get some long swords. I can only buy 3. Actually, you can hang on to the flail for now. Yeah, this guy just really likes barrels, possessed by multiple dragons. Actually, let's just load up on all these. I will turn you... Who even said that? There's one line in Star Ocean that I'll always remember, and it's, I will turn you into a beehive. And I don't remember who says that. Probably should buy some better gear. Let's get some shields. Better block chance is always nice. Oh, I think Ferris is the only one who gets a shield to start. Okay. Alright, we got some potions, we got some curatives, gear. And then eventually we can pick up all the other spells. I don't think there's anything super worth it there, though. Anyways, let's get out of this town. The music grates on my ears very quickly. So just have to remember not to save over file 1. No, you don't actually get Red Mage until Water Crystal. I'm playing a Chaos run, which can give you jobs out of order. So I have to play Freelancer until I get Red Mage. Right, I never healed. I never actually stayed in an inn. We should probably do that. Just regular Chaos, not pure Chaos. I think pure Chaos you can get the advanced jobs as well. Not by Bart. It's alright, it's more levels that we desperately need right now. Eventually, once we get the dragon, we can go to Tycoon Castle and get some nice stuff. Mono Red Mage be a better or worse run than Mono Knight? Probably worse. Because, like, Knight at least is very physically strong and equips some really good gear. Red Mage just kind of struggles in damage output. Like, they can keep themselves alive alright, but they're not really putting out a lot of damage, so, like, you have to constantly snap rods. Okay. There we go, everybody's back up. But yeah, like, Knight can two-hand, or just be real tanky with the ability to use shields. Elixirs will mostly keep you alive. Also, yeah, like, you get the Aegis Shield that just has a 33% chance to block magic entirely, doesn't care what magic is getting cast at them. Sometimes you can just say, no thanks, I'm good. Yeah, Red Mage really needs, like, Shell and Asuna and be so much better. Bio probably wouldn't, like, make it a super offensive powerhouse, but it would at least give it something. Yeah, like, you can just block Almagest. You can just go like, tink, didn't count. And on a 33% chance it shows up a lot more often than you would think. Now we need to get all these levels. Because right now I'm just relying on raw damage formula. So that means I'm gonna have to bump up my level until I get other jobs. Thankfully, Red Mage will make World 1 pretty easily finishable. Because again, we get the ability to break rods, and Red Mage keeps up until the point where you can't get your level 4 spells. Well, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the mini. Because, yeah, it's additive, so, like, if you have the Genji shield, which has 50% evade, and then you become mini, you just cannot be hit physically. It's pretty hilarious. The Fiesta isn't randomized everything. It is, you get a fixed set of jobs that you cannot deviate from. So right now, for example, I have Red Mage, but since I don't have Red Mage available in the game yet, I have to use Freelancer, like I cannot change to a different job. But eventually, once I get my second job, the water job, assuming that it's a job that I can actually use, like if it ends up being, I don't know, Knight, then at that point I have to have my party as some kind of combination of Red Mage and Knight. Otherwise, if it's not a job that I can use that, then it has to be all Red Mages. Basically, it's just a set of limitations that require you to say, hey, you have to use this job, and your party has to have a combination of all 4 at all times. Because if you play this game without job limitations, it's pretty simple if you know what to do. So this gives you a way to kind of play through the game and have to come up with different strategies for fights that would normally be pretty free otherwise. Like, you could just constantly double cast with Summoner otherwise, you could constantly rapid fire Spellblade, Flare Blade, or rapid fire dual wield Flare Blade, I should say. I'm playing a different rule set. I've got the Chaos mode activated, which means that jobs will come out of order. But normally they are limited to where they would normally show up in the game. Berserk it and have the Tiny Knight auto-cover the party. Yeah, that works. All they can do is attack physically, and your Tiny Knight can block everything, then yes. It's not per person, like, you can make somebody else a Red Mage if you want to. It's just, at any point, you can also trade your passives around. It's just that at any given point, it has to be specifically an exact combination of one each person with one of your 4 jobs. Yeah, there is a rule set that turns that on, but at that point you might as well just be playing Final Fantasy 1, because it's not very fun. Like, the entire reason this game is so beloved is because of the job system, and the fact that you can customize your characters so much. Bartstomp might not survive. I'm gonna risk it. Please go for someone else. Okay. And then we have the save point coming up. Might as well top up here. Because Forza and Megissa are a little tricky. And they get pretty spicy. I'm actually going to focus on the slug, because they like to hit the headstone sometimes. Why is that doing so much damage? Did I take Ferris's armor off or something? Huh. Yeah, apparently the corners are very sharp on that headstone. Oh, we can use a tent here. I think tents cure KO. Oop, oop. File 2. Yeah, like you can say I don't want magic casting jobs, basically. There's a couple of other jobs that are included in that, like I think Geomancer. Which just to kind of set a divide if you want to, and then if you really hate yourself, you can do additional limitations, such as, like, you only get the one job, you can never change, you have to change jobs midway through your run, it gets locked off, that kind of stuff. Not great. Wouldn't recommend. Yeah, like if they have the specific flag that says they're rock, that means that you can use a soft to kill them instantly. This is such a goofy cutscene. Oops, I guess he slipped. Oh, wait a minute. Then Bartz and Ferris both have the rope set up to go. They just happen to have the stakes and the hammer ready to go. Let's get some damage out. I think there's actually a way to kind of like force Megissa to die immediately so she doesn't get to call her husband, but... yeah, here we go. No, even without the Frost Rod, like, you can do with basic attacks. I've done it with Monk. Maybe I should actually go after Forza first. I forgot this counts as being back row, she does a lot less damage. Okay, there we go. This might still kill him, but I'm gonna go for it. He goes after Golf again. Okay, Bart can take a hit because he's got the copper armor. Yeah, Drain is, unfortunately, sometimes she just says, I'm gonna use Drain now, and then you die. Because Drain is kind of a nightmare this early on. Bye, Goluf. Goluf is on fire. 4 HP regen. Jesus. Regen's such a bad spell in this game. Oh, there goes Lena. Starting to think about maybe using the Frost Rod. I think we can get it, though. Like, I gotta put damage out. Do I survive another one, though? Let's go for it. No, I think I die here. Fuck. Never blocked any of those hits with all the shields. That sucks. Not a single block. Maybe I should just Frost Rod. Because we'll get the whip, and that'll handle Garula pretty well. Since we're running freelances, we'll all be able to use the whip, so I can just give that to whoever. Speed this up a little bit. We've done this already. Let's pretend I'm casting haste. Click, click, click. Fire. So yeah, you can just do this. Because normally you're not supposed to have Blizzaga this early on. The game was not really designed for that, the bosses weren't, but you can do it. And the Chain Whip is actually a very good weapon. It can be used from the back row, and it also causes stun. Or sorry, just the whip. Yeah, Forza just... he stayed at home for the rest of his life. It's like, huh, when's my wife coming home? Lena also works on her dominance of asserting the person who becomes poisoned the most in this game. It's a mithril helmet. Does that actually show up? Huh, I didn't know that. Bryce is like, I'll just meet you guys at the bottom. I'm just gonna walk. I don't need to take the dragon home. We can also grab the katana. Let's go get the Ashura. I think it's the Ashura. From Tycoon Castle. Yeah, when Lena's not getting poisoned, everybody should be asking, why isn't Lena poisoned? Because normally you're supposed to go down to Waltz, but we're gonna make a detour real quick. We can also pick up the healing staff, which will be real nice. I think red mages can use healing staff, right? I think they're allowed to. Let me in. Before we talk to the Chancellor, we're gonna go pillage the hidden secret towel. Towel, fuck. The Tower of Hidden Cottages. Red mages can use staves. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the Pirate Cave. That's good if you're doing, career day. But otherwise, generally, you don't have to worry about it. Your responsibility, yeah. Yeah, I have to protect it. And by going out and killing stuff, I'm gonna go protect it. Give me all the shit in the armory. It's interesting how much different the portraits are compared to the sprites. Like, Lena has pink hair, Ferris has purple hair. Yeah, it probably was a design decision so that you can actually tell them apart at a glance. Because, Amino has a very strong habit of giving characters blonde hair, wispy blonde hair, which, kind of is hard to tell apart at a glance when you're looking at sprites. Or yeah, blonde or white hair, yeah. Yeah, Princess Salsa of the Wyvern Brigade. I think they actually have different designs on their hats as well. Like, they have little different accoutrements, which is another really nice touch to this game. The different job sprites are actually different per character. Mart! It's not just like generic, oh, it's a knight and you can't see their face. They're just color-coded differently. No, they actually have different designs for all of them. The Bart's power nap. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab the goodies in the armory. Because there's some quite nice stuff in there. Actually, just wait until we get over there. Fun fact, if you never come here, the Chancellor sits in here for the rest of his life and dies. Alright. Let's give Bart the Ashura. Almost doubles attack damage. Oh yeah, there it is, Mithril Helmet. Neat. Give that to Lena. I wonder if Diamond Bell would be worth using here. I'm actually going to give Ferris the healing staff because she has the best agility. So she's going to get off the most heals. Let's try the Diamond Bell, why not? Let's also throw her back in the back row. Because now with everybody with back row friendly weapons, we can effectively have Bart speed attack. Jobs look better. Red Mage is rough, but I'm guessing you got something like either Monk, possibly Berserker, for running one of those Berserker risk runs. Alright, we got some nice gear. Monk Knight Duelzer, oh god. I'm gonna take a guess and say you're on Mr. Sandworm. Or god, yeah, Biblos. I forgot, yeah, he's got those counters whenever you do something to him. Yeah, that situation kind of sucks. It's just kind of roll the dice and hope he doesn't protect and then drain your life away. We can also start getting the Elven Mantles here, which is going to be real nice. 21 with Knights and Zerker. Oh yeah, no, like, it is literally just an RNG fest, that fight. Like, if you look at the scripting, it is just like a 1 in 3 chance to either use, like, Protect, Drain, or something else. There's not really a whole lot you can do about it, unfortunately. It sucks. Get some Iron Shields. Nice armor, too. Oh, right, he does Discord. I forgot about that. But yeah, what if your level was also just half on top of that? Completely destroy your monk. Fuck you, specifically if you're a monk. Alright. Four digits on Dorm Chimera. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty rough later on, I think. Alright, so we can actually do a little trick here. I'm gonna abuse Rewind because otherwise we're gonna be here forever, but you can use Quick Save. So normally this basement is, oh no, not this one, sorry. That leads to Shiva. Oh no, we gotta go up here. Yeah, like, it's every attack that hits it, so a single hit would only cause a single counter. So what you can do in here, in the GBA version, your step counter is reset whenever you quick save, so what you can do is, like, go a little bit in, and then we think, okay, that's too far, so rather than get into the fight there, you just quick save. Because if you do that, like, normally if we do this, it'll go to the same encounter every time at the same tile. Like, it's a step counter, so it doesn't matter where we go, we're always going to get into a fight 2 steps from now. So what we can do is instead just quick save, and that resets the step encounter timer. Just do this a couple times, and you have basically free elf cape. Is it always 28? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oop. Maybe not quite 28. But yeah, we just do this a couple times. Oh, 28 is the minimum. Okay. Gotcha. And then you get the Elven Mantle, which is an incredible piece of gear. Because it gives you agility, it gives you magic boost, magic defense, and it's basically 25% of the time you just won't get hit. It's real nice. Yeah, I will unashamedly use bits like this, because I'll take any advantage I can get. Alright, let's go talk to Kingman, Man King. Cause a meteor to fall. Yeah, focus equipped swords might be your best option. Just do as few impacts as possible. Or there's always the nuclear option of just job fairing. Just be like, fuck this, I'm changing my job. It all goes to charity anyways, so... It's only... I admire you saying it's only 2 Berserkers. I think 1 is too many. Like, Berserkers, for people who don't play this game, are the worst class in the game because not only do they turn off all of your commands, but their innate Berserk ability, it doesn't work properly, so, like, they attack much more slowly than they should. Even, like, they basically need haste to kind of really go off. But even then, it's just... You rarely want to have attacks constantly coming out, like, you want to try to avoid that if possible. Where am I going? Alright, so I have to remember Ferris has the healing rod, so don't swing in with her. And healing rod is a free Cura. Like, it's Cura level, it's not Cure 1, so... Quite good. Get bailed, idiot. It's like I'm playing a discount Geomancer and Beastmaster. Yeah, whips are actually really good. They cause stun a lot, which is very effective early on. Yeah. He'll be alright. Get a silk robe. I think somebody might still be using leather armor, actually. Yeah, here we go, Lena. Because pretty much anything is better than leather. And it also gives me a nice chunk of magic defense. Ah, this should. Are you undead? No, you're not. For something that has a skull for a face, it is somehow not undead. Go figure. Garula's gonna be tricky because I'm gonna have to remember not to attack him with Ferris. Thankfully that was the first hit of the fight anyway, so I didn't really heal it. And nobody's really damaged on my team right now. However... when are they gonna add gambits to this game? Let me just auto-attack. Yeah, no, Biblos... you kind of need to do damage on him, because if he decides to drain... Like, he just kind of undoes all your progress. It's just, you just have to roll the dice over and over, unfortunately. That's going to be the only real option for you. Like, certain things can make it easier, but it's still going to be a rough run for you. And yeah, with Discord and Protect, you eventually get to the point where you just cannot out-damage him unless you get incredibly lucky and he just decides, I'm not going to roll Drain this time. Like, you kind of just hope and pray that he constantly protects and doesn't attack. It's painful. A lot of the early bosses weren't really designed to have job limitations applied to them. That's why God invented fast forward on emulators. Hey, on the plus side, once you get to 26 and 31, most of the other bosses should be pretty free. Right, I forgot this guy uses Breathwing. Clink. Yeah, you get to use Death Sickle for a bit. It'll be great. I always forget which one I need to go up first to get the treat. Ew. Ew. Yeah, pretty much. You have a very A-button-centric game, Void Lily. Silver Armlet. That's some defense. I'll give that to Bart. Oh no, he's got the Mantle. Right. Who's got the least defense here? Let's give Golov something. Oh right, shields. I bought shields. I'm being such a ding-dong right now. Ether. Alright. Let's kill an elephant. I'm gonna risk not getting the full heal and hopefully I don't get blown up for it. Mostly I'm gonna be relying on Lena getting stuns. Uh-oh, here it comes. Famous Bart catchphrase. Oh, here it comes. See if I can get some crits with the Ashura. Alright, got a stun. Counters are going to be off the table for a little bit. Come on, counter. Or not counter, critical. Paris has a little bit of HP to get back. You know, a little tiny bit. It's something. She needs it. Alright, so far, Gorilla has gotten one attack. There's the crits. Nice. Free Gorilla fight, you love to see it. And more importantly, I gotta queue up my second job here. I'm gonna hear some chugging for a bit. Oh my god. Wait, why is it giving me a security risk for 4-job Fiesta? What? Did the site change? No, I went to 4jobfiesta.com. Oh, you know what it is, right. So what I normally do is, when I'm typing in a web address, I normally just type in like whatever and then control enter and that automatically gives you www.whatever.com. The problem is 4Job Fiesta does not have the www domain set up, it is just 4jobfiesta.com. So if you try and do that, it fucks up. It's kind of silly. Alright, let's unlock our water job here. What do you think we're gonna get? As soon as I can find the command to do that, anyways. Oh, here we go. Alright, water job is gonna be... Ranger, dancer, computer... Oh no, computer. Alright, let's see. Calculator, no. We got ranger. Okay. You called it. We're gonna have some rapid firing going on here. Rapid fire and squirrels. Ranger. Rangers. Also, yeah, God, chicken knife God coming up here. Because rapid fire ignores the chicken knife chance to flee. You like Ranger? Ranger is like one of the strongest classes in the game. Ranger has rapid fire, which is disgusting. Of course, this also means that we now have to run 4 red mages, because we have access to red mage now. Ranger doesn't show up until fire jobs. Rangers. Yeah, red mage I can still do all of World 1 with. Worst case scenario, problem comes up, I just buy a bunch of rods and snap them until the problem goes away. More importantly, we can start earning job points to start mastering dual cast. Berserker. Red mage. And then mime up there in the corner. It fell in an inaccessible area as a joke. I want it. You can't actually get mime. It's possible with chaos mode, so in some cases you may have to go get it. First ever run was white, red, beastmaster, and chemist. White and red is a really strong combo. Beastmaster chemist is basically just you have 2 chemists. But yeah, chemist just kind of wins. Black mage, time mage, ninja dragoon. That's pretty solid. A little weak on the healing, but with time mage you get to quick leak whatever you feel like if you don't feel like dealing with something. Yeah, exactly. Fast forwarding, you get your triple crown. White summoner, beast dragoon. I think mine was what was my... Actually, I think it's on the history. Let me see real quick. 2013 rounds. Here we go. Monk, Mystic Knight, Ninja, Dancer. And then I did a random run and got Knight, Black Mage, Red Mage, and Summoner, so pretty fucking strong. Yeah, it shows your run history on the website if you used your Twitter. Dancer, 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 White Mage, oh my god. That sounds awful. An extremely Guilty Gear announcer voice. Dan? Swords dance every day, or at least when the RNG feels like doing swords dances and not jitterbugs against undead enemies and killing you. Alright, let's get some yobs going here. And by yobs, I mean red mage and red mage and red mage and red mage. Well, goodbye whip and katana. Had a good time. Right, that means I also lose my shields. That sucks. Okay, we can still use the healing staff too, that's good. Well, let's get you guys back in the front row. We're all longsword users. The exception of Ferris. Black Mage, Summoner, Ranger, Knight. Congratulations, you won. Did I ever end up buying the white magic? Oh right, they don't sell it here. That was the other town. I guess I could just go to my menu, huh? I think I bought here, and that was it. It's not really a ton of other good early white magic, though. What about weapons? Because we're coming up on Karnak, which has some better gear. Yeah, longsword is my best option right now, so... Gonna slow down a little bit. Sucks to lose the Diamond Bell, the Ashura, the Whip. But it also means we get to start using rods and snapping them once we get to Karnak. Zoop. Wait, should we just be jumping in this teleporter we found inside of a rock? I don't know. Better try it. Lena's very adventurous. Better jump in front of this arrow and eat this poison grass. Only 2 more rocks left. Yeah, like rapid fire, that's the other disgusting thing. Oop, almost saved over my... Oh no, I fricked up. Oh well. I was gonna say I saved over both of those files, so they're both too far to start, like, for a new one. Yeah, Rapid Bloodsword is kind of silly, because Rapid Fire has a 100% chance to hit. Really? You gonna pack attack me on this the day of my daughter's wedding? You're all gonna go up for Golif? You know what, I'm gonna heal him and then run. Monsters. This is also where we get to start looking for money dogs. Money dog, the dog with the money on him. There they are. Can I one-shot these guys? Not quite. Damn. You want to one-shot these guys if possible because they have an ability literally just called question marks. And it does the amount of their missing HP in terms of damage, so like it gets real spicy if you almost kill a dog. Oh, you're doing your own run? What jobs did you get? Or what job/jobs do you currently have? It's always fun once you've started doing a couple of runs of this and then you get to kind of commiserate with other people when they get really shitty setups. Knight, Zerker, Bard, Dancer. Like, Bard will make your squad extremely buff. It'll just be a little tricky getting to that point. Yo, Xanilron, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. For 22 months. Oh, that was a power turtle. Yeah, definitely gotta upgrade my gear. Well, actually, with magic, I could grind money dogs real fast. I didn't mean to slap you with a rod, damn it. So I was gonna say, I can use the magic buff with the rod damage bonus. And hopefully one shot. Wait, can you not get responses from Greg if you haven't been active on Twitter? Weird. Like, I know they actually have a built-in site integration, so you don't have to tweet at Gilgabot anymore, but it does still require a Twitter account. Doesn't respond to inactive accounts. Weird. Oh, I'm not fucking with you. We're not chipping through this mountain of HP on the zoo. I would rather boost my chicken knife for later on, which I actually need to be doing now that we have Ranger. Let's get our very good free... I guess I get a free Mithril Sword. You get one item for free when you pick it from the menu, because even though it gets interrupted, it still pops up in your inventory for some reason. Yeah, a lot of people just do, like, burner accounts just for Fiesta and not actually interact with Twitter. Let's pick a rod. It really doesn't matter. You end up saving, like, a single encounter worth of dogfights, so, like, who gives a shit? Now we play the waiting game. Take the free hammer, sell it back, make one dog's worth of money. Yeah. It's such a weird minor thing that it never really matters. Unless you're doing, like, a weird condition, like, you can only... Like, you can't grind for fights, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, money dogs are kind of the solution to a lot of problems at this point of the game. Money dog, the dog with the money on him. Hey, Joe Q Public. Thank you for the full year! An entire year of content. Thank you. Hello. Hello, Joe Q Public.
You're great.
Hayandi. I've been noticing a lot of people having their sub alerts, like, the voice changed on theirs. I don't know if they were doing it intentionally, but it feels like it just kind of happened to a lot of people and they weren't aware. I wonder if they changed one of the text-to-speech options. Red Mage and Ranger not auspicious? Ranger is very good. Ranger is rapid fire. Yeah, Ranger is disgusting in this game. Rapid fire is, like, possibly the most single broken command in the game next to, like, Mix. Would have 4 attacks that couldn't miss. Not just 4 attacks that will never miss. Bard is also really good in this game. A lot of people think Bard is doo-doo because of Edward in FF4. Which, you know, understandable, he was doo-doo in that game. But in this game, Bard is very, very beefy. Or I should say, they make your squad really, really beefy. What if you just got to be level 255? Or does it cap at 99? It's one of the two. Like, there's a reason that rapid fire is one of the components of Bartz's limit break in Dissidia, where he becomes a freelancer, he masters all the jobs, and uses rapid fire dual wield Spellblade. As it turns out, hitting 8 times guaranteed for a shit ton of damage is pretty good. And yeah, like, Bard is just kind of a hard counter to Undead. You just get to boost your internal stats, not like a temporary buff that is just permanently boosted for that fight. Alright, let's go by... Actually, since you are so mean as to smack me here, I'm gonna do that. And now we very, very briefly become actual mages. Get some Frost Rods, we're gonna need those for Living Flame later, Thunder Rods eventually for Soul Cannon. But for now we just actually use these for the purpose they're intended to. Nope, it's not Frost Rod. Throw everybody into the back row. And now we kill some dogs! Save, because it's been like 8 minutes, and I'm fucking paranoid in RPGs about not saving, especially old ones. Alright, let's see. Can I one-shot? If I can one-shot, we'll be in business. Okay. So on top of giving decent experience, these dogs give you a lot of money compared to any other encounter you can do right now. I could even give her the rod because she goes the fastest, so that might actually be worth it. Oops, not cured. Cursor memory wouldn't help a ton here because you still have to manually select all the dogs. Although thinking about it, Lena has a higher magic power, so she might actually one-shot, whereas Ferris might not. Oh no, wait, they're the same. Never mind. So I should be able to preempt them just by doing this. I mean, yeah, it saves me the chance from scrolling down a fire, but eh. And no, cursor memory does hold between fights with, like, the command you picked, it just doesn't save your targets. So I'm gonna say, if I can one-shot with Ferris, she moves the fastest. I can skip the part where they all attack and do nothing. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Gotta pay attention to her MP. And this is where speed up is great, because you can just do this. Yeah, cursor memory might actually not be a bad idea here. Alright, let's turn that on. Fine. Fine, fine, you twisted my arm. I think it saves the magic that you picked too, so I don't scroll the way down to fire. Do a couple of these. Probably won't need to do like a ton of it, but just a little bit will be super helpful. Back attack. Well, goodbye, Ferris. She died as she lived, burning dogs to death. So yeah, one nice cycle of those got me a good 5,000 gil. I think we could also go to, can we go to Rick's right now? Rick's, whatever it's called in this one. I think you might need the airship for that. But yeah, we're going to be stocking up on gear. Because with Red Mage, you kind of want as much defense as you can muster. Although it's looking like it's mostly going to be plumed hats and silver plates all around. Plumed hats. It's not even a lot of defense either. Silver plate's going to be good though. That's a decent chunk up. Since we can't use our iron armor anymore. And then weaponry is just going to be mostly rods, honestly. It's got some thunder rods for lightning elemental weaknesses that we might have to hit. So I think there's a couple mechanical enemies on the fire ship. And then can I get the Cura spells here, or is it later on? It might be later. No, it is here. Okay. So we should actually buy these then. Let's get some more money. Yeah, there's Cura, Raise, Confuse. Protect is the big one. Protects will be really useful. Weird to see. Oh, I see you've been watching Tina. You play FF5 in a speedrun, you're mostly just following a specific dance. If you go off the path, your RNG fucks up, and all of your efforts become meaningless. Oh yeah, Loon also runs the timer. I don't like speedrunning RPGs for the most part. They tend to be really reliant on stuff that kind of destroys the run, or at least loses a ton of time if you don't do it right. And due to the way that a lot of the RNG stuff, like I've seen people speedrun Pokemon, and the AI will just decide, it's time for a critical hit. Babe, wake up, it's 10 a.m., time to have your random critical hit in the first fight. And completely lose your run. Yes, babe. Yeah, FF5 has some cool stuff. Shout out to Tina Hacks, by the way. If you haven't checked out Tina Hacks, twitch.tv/Tina Hacks. I'm going to post her channel here. Because A, she always gives me a plug whenever I pop in there, so I'm going to do the same for her. And B, she's really smart. She's really good at video games. She does a lot of speedruns. I would highly recommend that you drop a follow her way. Because she will be almost certainly happy to tell you about anything you have questions about in terms of, like, speedrunning a game that she plays. Also, yes, very good emotes. Speaking of emotes, does anybody know when Twitch is going to be adding those animated ones? Because, like, they said they were going to be rolling them out for partners and some affiliates in the near future, but, like, I don't think they actually gave a date. And now that I'm partnered, I want to take advantage of that. I want to get more emotes in my stuff, but I want to get an animated. As far as I can tell, when I go to open up the emote tool, it still shows you can't use animated emotes. This month is as specific as they got? Okay. Probably later on, then. Oh, also speaking of partner, I have a couple of different ideas that I want to try out for my partner celebration stream that's going to be happening in the future, involving Skittles. The Pride mustache. Because, yeah, I bought, what is it, like a 1.4 kilogram bag of Skittles? I'm gonna do food crimes with them. Right, I wanted to buy magic, not armor. Not the gray Skittles, the gay Skittles. So let's get Raise. Confuse, I think, has some uses, but generally pretty niche, and then, yeah, like Libra, Poisona, whatever. The gray ones are the gay ones. I don't know, I feel like... I know it's extremely a brand, haha, look at us, we're doing Pride Month thing. We're celebrating Pride Month by not using any of the symbols that they normally associate with Pride, because we're doing things our way. Oh, man. I should probably go to the inn, recover my MP. The dye is the best part. Buy some tents. Buy a couple of these, just in case. So I think they do the flashing stuff on the ship. Like, I think they blind you. Makes your stomach mad. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, we gotta use the inn. But yeah, I need to test some stuff tonight with doing food crimes with Skittles, so we'll see if that works or not. You better believe your boy wants to do some dumb shit. I think I can just walk into the ship right now. Oh, no shit. I actually didn't know that you can use Skittles for that. That's pretty cool. I might actually just run for most of the encounters in here. Because, killed a bunch of dogs. I will pick up, like, the accessories and stuff, like Thief Glove and all that stuff for later, just in case. But yeah, I wanna boost the power on my chicken knife for later, because it saves your run counter from the very beginning of the game. So if you run enough, you can already have it at max power as soon as you get it, and ready to go. Yeah, we're extremely going to be boosting up the chicken knife because we got Ranger. Get that rapid fire value. Oh no, it's not hard, it just takes a while, but since you can start working on it as soon as the game starts, you might as well. Because running is pretty good in this game. There are a lot of encounters that just straight up are not worth fighting unless you have a way to finish them quickly. Well, no, you don't need max power chicken knife, but, like, you might as well, right? Especially if that's your only really good means of attack. Like, depending on what I have here, Ranger is not, like, physically the strongest class. So having a way to boost them up if you don't have anything else is real nice. Is it really called Cool Dust on PS1? God. Cool Dust. The other nice thing is that, again, it's easy to do passively over time. So just having that stuff all done and out of the way is real nice. Thief, Monk, White Mage, Geo. That's not really cursed. White Mage is plenty good. It'll take a while, but... I just wanted that one. Time Gods. Yeah, that's the other problem with the Brave Blade. It turns out that having a weapon that becomes weaker when you do a thing and that you didn't know about is not great. Having a weapon that decreases in power is very, very bad. Let's put on this jaunty green cap. Also, yeah, like level checkers, level 5 death. But yeah, like any run with White Mage is not really cursed. White Mage kind of makes any party not a question of if you're going to win, but when you're going to win. Actually, wait, can I go up here? I thought there was something up here. Hang on. Yeah, there was. Oh, this is the Moonring Blade. Right. The Fire Ship is where thieves get a lot of nice stuff. This Moonring Blade is thief equipable and back row friendly. Yeah, White Mage gets healing in this game. Or, sorry, holy, not healing. Of course they get healing in this game. And holy is really strong, too. The biggest problem is that until you get holy, White Mage can't really do damage. Yeah, I know, White Mage with healing, what a concept. Alright, Karnak 500 is coming up here. Once we're done with Living Flame. Or Liquid Flame, I should say. Oh, what was this again? Hold up, back it up. Back it up. I didn't hit the switch. I fricked it up for later. There we go. Ew. Yuck. There we go. I think this might just be an elixir. Yeah. Still good to have. Flails, like, you use those basically as kind of the only real option at the start of the game. Okay, let's get our Frost Rods on now, because Flame Rod is not what we want to use. Oh, I only have the 2. Okay, let's give Ferris the healing staff. And then you can have Thunder Rod, I suppose. Well, you only get the 1 flail, though, right? Like, at least in Ship Graveyard, that's the only flail you have, you get 1. Ship Graveyard is a little painful. Chip Graveyard and Garula, it's just a lot of back row and taking very, very slow baby steps through. I should get some protects going here. I was gonna say, there it is. It's like, where's Protect? I always forget which one is immune to magic. I think it's the Fist. Punch mode is immune. Lowest offense potential class from second crystal. What do you get from second crystal again? It's like Red Mage, Mystic Knight, Berserker. It's just those. There's got to be more, right? Oh, it's got a cure going here. Time and Summoner, right. I mean, if you're talking about, like, physical offense, then Time or Summoner, but in terms of, like, just damage output, probably Red Mage, yeah. Although Berserker is not very good. Oh, worse from second crystal? Red Mage, probably. Like, your magic will be okay for the first... excuse me, for the first world, but, like, it's not going to be great. Not Blizzard. Blizzera. There we go. Numbers. Oh, no. Man. Which is the form that gives me the flame bow? Is it the man form? Or is it tornado form? It might be the fist form, I don't remember. And here we just doink. Yeah, true. I guess I get the free one. Or I can just buy them, I should say. So just doink. Ray. Problem is I need to hit to actually change form here. Come on. Bro. Bro, you're being cringe right now. We're all being cringe right now. Come on. Tornado gives you the bow. Alright, here, try this strategy. There we go. Oof. Fire is still a one-shot, sadly. I do have Raise, though. Hopefully it doesn't get insta-dunked immediately by a Blaze or something. Well, the biggest issue with mage teams is more that, depending on what you're fighting... Oh, here we go. Depending on what you're fighting, enemies can just, like, not deal with magic, or they can deal with magic very well. But some spells just ignore stuff entirely, like Fyra this early on is real rough, unless you've been leveling a lot. Yeah, let's just bop you. Oh, come on. See if I can doink here. Oh, okay. As long as it keeps targeting Ferris. Okay, maybe not that much though. Yeah, I guess a knight could tank it. Or stuff like Almagest. There's no real way to get around Almagest outside of, like... Why am I casting fire? What the flip am I doing? That was dumb. I'm dumb. Hand form again, huh? Like, if I could just hit it even for 0 damage, that would force a phase change. I need one hit. One single hit. That's all I need. One tiny morsel of crumb of hit. Alright. Okay, goodbye Bart. I can't even use my level 2 ice anymore. I'll try Blizzard. Okay, I was gonna say, it has to be, like, almost dead at this point. Hey, Flamebow. Plunk. Do people normally roll for the fire job before or after the Karnak 500? Because you've got the time limit there. I don't know what the official rules are, if there are official rules. I guess you could, in theory, have the jobs. Alright, alright. Let's get that fire job. Technically, you can have access to these jobs, even if it's like Ranger or whatever, so let's find out what we get. Alright, alright, alright. Fire job is... Calculator! No. Yeah, the website button is real nice. It signed me out of Twitter, so I have to sign back in. Great. Hold up. Fire job is... Oh no, Geomancer. Oh god. My most hated of jobs. Nobody likes Geomancer. Especially not me. I guess it's a better magic spell for Red Mage, I guess? Yeah, like I throw Gaia on Red Mage so they can do okay damage. Yeah, Geomancer got buffed in the like the mobile release and the Steam release. Wait, does Gaia not even pass stats, or is it equip bells? Geo with red gets a little more oomph. Because, yeah, the way that the Geomancer works is that it checks an encounter table. Like, it checks where you are based on your level, and then it gives you a random spell based on your level and where you are. So usually you have to level up really high to get the good stuff, but that's not always the case. Wind Slash is decent, but it doesn't always show up, which is, again, kind of why I'm not a huge fan of Geomancer. It's not like a super consistent class. Well, we're doing quad bells. Rapid fire diamond bell. I don't think I'd play the mobile version just because there's no speed up. Like, I ain't playing old RPGs without speed up anymore. Not doing that, sorry. Environment damage is such a rare issue. Like, it's almost never a problem. Yeah, like, a lot of people don't realize these old RPGs took so long because there was so much unskippable bullshit. Like, every time you get into an encounter, you have to watch the battle swirl, you have to wait for the thing to load, then you have to wait for it to pan around the enemies dramatically for like 10 seconds, and then you actually get to start putting in commands. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Karnak 500! Alright, I'm gonna save first before I do anything else, and then we'll start fucking around with jobs here. I think I have Geomancer at this point. Oh no, you don't actually get the shards until afterwards. Okay, so we're still Red Mage then. Alright, Frost Rod, you can switch back to a Rod here. You can use a Flame Rod. So Bard is going to be Fire, Lena's going to be Ice, and Golf's going to be Thunder, and Ferris can heal. Thankfully, the auto dash lets this part be a little easier on GBA. In the Super Nintendo version, you don't have access to that. Get some damage out here. Yeah, Geomancer gear is pretty stinky. Ooh, doink on a rod there. I probably avoid most of the chests in here, honestly. Like, there's the ribbon, there's the Asuna, you know, if I'm lucky enough to get White Mage. But the big thing is elixirs, and you can get more of those. Not a huge deal. Right, these guys counter with arrow, don't they? Yeah, like, you want to get those elf capes and the, Mengosh. Your Thunder. Alright. Ribbon is only useful if you have, like, a freelancer or a dancer. Use the timer a little bit, opening spell menu during animations. I usually don't have too much of an issue with the time. We gotta check those towers. Not all the fights are runnable, or if they are escapable, it takes a long time unless you have Flee or, like, Smoke. But yeah, these are the big ones. You want the tower chests and the ones on the left and right, because you can get Asuna really early. Actually, you can just bop Lena here. Bro. Weird delay on that. I think I can take these guys down before fight ends, before Bard attacks again. Nice. Oh, was it checking if the gig is one to the counter? That's funny. Let's use our potions here, because we're not going to get a chance to use them in the fight. It'll take forever, and these are already becoming obsolete. Let's throw that on immediately. Put that on Ferris, I guess. Because, yeah, like elixirs and stuff, you can always get more of those. It's not a huge deal to miss them. You lose some money. But I don't really have a team that is super fast at killing, and I want to conserve my MP. So we'll do that. Ferris isn't going to do as much. She doesn't have a rod. A rod of elemental persuasion. Get every chest and leave with 5 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, I suppose. Iruga. Alright. Get our Mangosh. I'm pretty sure red mages can use that because it's a dagger. Mangosh is really nice because it's decent attack power and it also has a chance to block that is separate from like shields and the elf cape and all that stuff. Very nice for early game. See if I can run. Better bring it. Okay, this takes a while. Fine. I'll bring it. We're bringing it. Bro, I'm bringing it. Chill, chill, chill. I brought it. And he runs away. Oh, jeez. Better bring it. I think this is the Asuna chest. Actually, I'm gonna have her get some healing going on here. Oh, I think this even cures her Confuse. I think the healing staff does count as an attack for the purpose of curing Confuse. There we go. Nice. Problem solved. There we go. Alright. I think the other one beside is like a water scroll or something, some sort of scroll. Alright, so if you just attack the sergeant here, he never actually transforms into Iron Claw. That's what I normally go for. Alternatively, you could just, you know, snap a rod. I want to conserve those because we're going to be coming up on Soul Cannon. And you want as many Thunder Rods for that as you can get. Those fights get very rough the longer they go, so you want to annihilate them. Like Soul Cannon, I think is the first time you really deal with Old, the status effect in the game, so like, for people who aren't familiar with this game, Old drops your level over time, and you can cure the status effect to Old, but it doesn't give you back the drained levels until the fight ends. So like, if you get Olded, and you get dropped down to level 1, you cure Old, you're still level 1 for the rest of that fight. It's really bad. Geomancer, oh boy. Hippie shit. Ninja would be godlike if I got one of those, if I got that as a roll. Alright. The one nice thing about Geomancer is that it does let you kind of just spam spells for free in random encounters. Aside from that, though, not particularly interesting. I'm still going to take a few, though, because Gaia is decent enough early on. And pretty soon we'll be getting, what's it called? We'll be getting Ranger. Get real beefy. Alright, cool. I think we'll call it there for now, though, because I want to get some levels and such for preparing for the next section of the game, and I'm not going to subject y'all to that. I definitely want to do like a full playthrough on stream, because it's been forever since I did that, but I think for now, while we're starting out, I will off-screen most of the grinding and such. So yeah, thanks for coming out for round 1 of Fiesta. It's nice to come back and stream it again after all this time. I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the Resident Evil chapter on Dead by Daylight, right? I might be doing that. If it's, you know, the servers are running and I can actually do it there. But, yeah. His, Oh, I was gonna say, Ty is, I was gonna host over to Ty, but he might not be live right now? Oh no, he's finished already. That was fast. Holy crap. He mentioned starting Double Dash later, but I thought he was gonna do it, that was a fast session, damn. Normally Cyber Couch goes longer. Okay, I'm gonna host you over to Psych then, because he's also doing the Fiesta. And, I'm kind of curious what his jobs are, so let's all go to his channel and check out his jobs and either congratulate him or boo him. Depending on what he got. I'll see y'all tomorrow, take it easy. Have a good one, enjoy some psychedelic eyeball.